What's going on, guys? IFO was an absolute blast. I had a lot of fun. I think the part that made it the most fun is that the car performed, above and beyond my expectations with how fast everything came together on the car, and and how crazy the weekend was and everything. It was just so nice that the car worked. That was the end goal. That was the whole reason for everything we've ever done to it. But it just, everything worked perfect. I didn't have launch control. The reason I didn't have launch control is because I don't have the speedometer set up on this car. It uses a 05 and up transmission, which is a counter shaft speed sensor, not like a regular VSS. So it has to be converted. So right now, like if I have it plugged in, basically as soon as I move 5 miles an hour, the speedometer just pegs out. And so I had bought a K-Tune, VSS adapter converter thing, and I was going to wire it in. I started wiring it already. So import face-off, we went rounds, ended up in the finals with Alex Pagan from Humble Performance and his monster all-wheel drive Civic. He was having issues. I wasn't having additional issues. I went in kind of handicapped from not having launch control and stuff like that, but I wasn't having any issues until that run. Light turns green, I bang first, second, go into third, car immediately noses over, hit boost cut. I try to go to fourth. As soon as fourth came in the boost, hit boost cut. So I let out. I looked down, the shifter felt weird, broke the shifter cable, like ripped the little metal end, ripped off the cable at the shifter, and then went back around. When I popped the hood, I saw that one of the lines for the boost solenoid to the compressor housing on the turbo was just laying next to the fitting. The weird part about that is they're push lock fittings with nylon hose, so maybe it got too hot and pushed out, or maybe I didn't lock it. I could have pushed it in there and never gave it a good tug to make sure it was locked in place, but things happen. Still had a blast. So today I'm going to be fixing the shifter cable, or trying to. If not, then I'll order a new set, I guess. And then we'll see what we can work out on the speedometer. See if we can't get launch control. All right, so if you look inside the car here, you can see what I'm referring to. I'd already pulled the piece off, but came off that guy right there. And it's just an end like that one, but on this side. So we're gonna see if we can't push that back on, and I'm gonna recrimp it, and hopefully it works. So we took the car to dinner. First time out on the street. We kind of got it all legal, but I figured to do a quick little hit for you. On a close course, of course, in Mexico. As long as there's not any water up here, we'll make a hit. That was on low boost, like whatever wastegate is, because I unplugged the boost controller before we went out, so I would kind of keep myself out of trouble. But this thing still moves. All right, guys. Well, it's been a couple days since the last clip. I did fix the shift linkage. I ended up just using a hand hydraulic crimper that my buddy John, old Fab Daddy, let me use. I was able to fix that, so I didn't have to buy another set of cables, so that's good. Today, it's kind of an impromptu decision to go racing. So there's RaceWars.
What is this?
Read it.
What is this for?
It's directions to RaceWars. We'll see how you do. Then we'll talk.
That's here in Ennis today. So I'm going to be taking the Del Sol out and running the 950 class. It says you have to have an NHRA license to be able to run in that class. I guess we're going to take our chances and see if they'll not check. If not, I guess we'll have to run testing to them. But even then, they might limit me on how fast I can go. So I guess we're gonna find out. All right, so kind of getting the Del Sol prepped here. As you can see, fix that. She works. Also, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but that's that K-Tune VSS converter. Got that wired in. So now we have a speedometer, which is awesome, and which means we're gonna have launch control, which also means we might break something today. But in order to find the limits of something, you gotta test them. Got the back window updated with the new stickers. I'm still missing two. I'm gonna put an addiction sticker here and probably put a Redline Performance one right here. I went through last night and did a bolt check. Good thing I did, because the mounts for the viscous were not loose, but they weren't tight. And I checked the drive shaft bolts and everything underneath. I checked everything on the diff mount, and everything seems to be good. Checked fluids, add a little bit of oil today. As far as I know, she's ready. Still needs an alignment, but it went straight last time at the track, so I'm just gonna send it again, but I do need to get it aligned here before too long. But let's finish up and get ready to go racing.
All right, guys, we just got here. We had to wait in the longest line ever. Took us, I want to say, just at an hour to get in. But we're here. We're getting wheels changed. We got a couple other things we got to take care of, and then we'll jump in lines for qualifying.
All right. Well, it was a long ass wait. Got into the track. Already got the slicks mounted on the Del Sol. And I don't know. Okay. I don't know when first qualifying is or what. I got to figure everything out. It's just a new event. Never been to this one, so got to figure some shit out.
Dude, I almost had you.
All right, so I don't know if you can hear me or not, but today was short-lived. They cut down half of the classes because there wasn't enough cars that showed up to the event. Planned on running the 950 class. Didn't work out. They narrowed it down to 4 classes, which was 1150 index, modern muscle, which is normally 2008 and up, newer, whatever you want to call it, cars. They ixnayed that rule to basically put all the fast cars into. So mixed in all the 8-second cars, 9-second cars, 10-second cars. Well, they let us have one test pass. On a test pass, found out launch control doesn't work. The ECU is not seeing the vehicle speed sensor signal for whatever reason. So I don't know if there's an input that's not in there right or something. So we'll have to see. I turned the launch control back off, left off the pedal, lined up next to that GTR. The car left hard as shit. Banged every gear perfectly, went into fourth, and it was like I misshifted. I didn't know what happened. I went ahead and pulled over. I didn't want to be that guy that wheeled down the track or did whatever. So pulled over. Track official came over, talked to me. He said I wasn't leaking, so I go to take off. So first, second, third, and going to fourth, nothing's there. So stripped all the teeth off of fourth gear, and ended our racing day. I mean, knew it was gonna break sooner or later. I was hoping later, not sooner, but everybody knows, you know, every time somebody asks what trans I'm on or what gearing I'm on, if I say stock, everybody cringes. But that's the way I've always been, run stock gears. I've never had a problem with front wheel drive, but yeah. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do if I'm gonna rebuild the stock trans and then turn the car down. I don't know if I can do that. Or save up for a gear set, which means the car's gotta sit. I don't know. It's a decision I'm gonna have to come up with here pretty soon. But loading up, family's here, like I said, short-lived. Kinda sucks, but you know, that's racing. Gotta pay to play. We're gonna get loaded up and head back home. Get ready for work tomorrow. Ugh. All right, so we're not gonna leave y'all hanging. We're gonna walk through and look at some cars. Not just gonna make one pit and then end the video there. So.
Man, who is that? Who is that? Man, you know that's your boy Tristan.
cars.
Do what I want. You're not my real mom. Look at that hood.
Oh, actually, that's actually really nice.
It is really nice. Hey, that's what we're working on.
I don't know if you can pick that up in the video. All right, well, didn't really have an outro for this. Didn't film anything else. So now that the car's broke, didn't know what route I was gonna go, but I actually worked with TransLab and ordered a gear set. It's just gonna be a helical gear set, still gonna be synchro. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to build the trans as much as my budget will allow. I have the PPG transfer case gear set coming. Probably do Synchrotech synchros, the carbon synchros, and then I still need to order a final drive and a 5th gear cuff. I didn't realize how short the gears are in the CRV and Element trans, like stock. I know that the gear set will help, but it's only 1 through 4. So I've decided I'm gonna put a 5th gear cuff in it and then run a 6th gear for the highway. That being said, the car's probably gonna be down about a month or so, maybe 2, probably 2. We got some other content coming. Be working with Nick's car, maybe get to do some tuning on some other cars. Got other stuff we need to do. We got to do Tow Pig. It's a 99 F250 with a 7.3 in it, so already done some stuff to it, so probably give a rundown once we get to that point. Also, I have a EG hatchback that's H22 swapped. There's some things I want to do to that, so probably take this time to do that while I'm collecting parts for the Delsol. There's other stuff I need to do to Delsol too, like things I need to fix, some things that I want to change or add while it's down. So, but yeah. So I've never really mentioned, other than the YouTube channel, we actually have a Facebook page, Addiction Motorsports. We do a bunch of update stuff on there. I post the videos on there. We are coming out with merch. Right now, we just have like 2 or 3 stickers and t-shirts. So those are posted on the Addiction Motorsports Facebook page. Get on there, DM us, let us know what size and everything. Right now we're running a pre-order for $18, and you get your choice of sticker out of the two. So, and once we have those in stock, they'll probably be about $24.95 or so, $25 basically for the shirt. So, and then the stickers will be their own prices. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.